What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. This is Lone Wolf, and in this video, we're gonna take a look at the new hunter changes in the latest PTR build. All right. So with that being said, let's get into it. Welcome everyone. So we're gonna get into these new talents, these new PvP talents. Venthyr also got a legendary, and the bow got a rename. So let's just go quickly through these talents. This is the first time that I'm checking these out. I was just so caught off guard because I didn't see this drop last night. And today I was just working on my video and all these things, and boom, we get big changes. All right, big enough to get me interested and excited to see what it is. All right, so let's go look at the notes, the patch notes. Let's start it off here so we can keep track of what we're doing. First, we got a new PvP talent, Chimera Sting, guys. Chimera Sting. When I first heard this, I thought of like, okay, they may introduce two stings into one or all three. And when I go look, and that's exactly what they did. Chimera Sting. A sting is basically all three stings together on a 1 minute cooldown, each lasting 3 seconds. Then another one starts. Okay, so it first applies Scorpion Venom. Let's try it out so we can all check it.
How may I be of service?
Press it on a 1 minute cooldown. Boom.
Shall we converse?
He's probably slow. Okay, I guess it doesn't work on dummies yet. Nonetheless, pretty cool. This is very useful. You can use this in many situations. It's great for setups into traps, and even when targets are far apart with a pillar in between, you can take advantage by using this Chimera Sting versus using a binding shot. This helps secure that they stay back behind the pillar, and as soon as they're able to come out, they get silenced. So pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure it is a nature spell. So basically what that means is it is going to be able to be dispelled. So this is very cool. This gives marksmanship hunters at least a lot of utility, a lot of control. So definitely pretty, and it has the 44 and it has the 40-yard range, which is massive. It is massive. Okay, you can make big plays. Very excited for it. Will it be able to take other spells? So if the default talent is this, you'll be able to switch out survival tactics depending on comps and situations and BGs. Be able to put on your Craven Stratagem Legendary and work with that. That's pretty much it. Because Scattershot is, you will never change this unless you're doing like a massive 40 versus 40 or something like that. But even then, Scattershot is just so useful. Roar Sacrifice, I guess if you're playing against Balance and Shadow Priests or Warlocks, you don't have to go this, but you will have to go Dragon Scale. So I guess it's just a situation where we just have to experiment and get used to it, but definitely control setting up with your trap, whether it's just good, and it deals damage. It deals pretty substantial damage. Let's see if it works on this side. Doesn't work on this side, and I don't see the damage. Nonetheless, pretty interesting. I cannot wait to try it out and hopefully it works. Let's check out the next change. Hunting Pack. PvP talent now grants the entire aspect of the cheetah effect to allies within 15 yards. That is pretty huge. So basically what they're saying is, here it is, Hunting Pack. Aspect of the cheetah has 50% reduced cooldown and it grants effects everybody. So let's check out my pet. He has the entire effect work on them. And wow, that's huge. That is a big cooldown. It is very attractive because you get both levels of aspect of the cheetah, which is the 90% increase plus the 30% for 8 seconds after. Pretty huge, especially in PvP. Interesting. Like it. Scorpion, Spider, and Viper Sting has been removed. Makes total sense. Beast Mastery loses Wild Protector. And Marksmanship gets a new PvP talent, which is Consecutive Concussion. Let's check that out. Alright, so here it is. Consecutive Concussion. Concussive Shot slows movement by an additional 20%. Using Steady Shot 3 times on a concussed enemy stuns them for 4 seconds. This is a huge PvP talent, guys. Massive, alright? Especially in open world content, such as BGs and World PvP. Okay? I would want to say PV in arenas, but I'll hold off on that one. Okay? But
Do you require assistance?
let's read the tooltip of Concussive Shot while we have consecutive concussion. Dazes the target, slowing movement speed by 70% for 6 seconds. This is on a 5-second cooldown. This just completely changed the game for hunters. It's like kiting is gonna, like, I don't see this not getting nerfed somehow. Like, let's check it out. Boom. That's one, right? And I can just reapply it. But what's crazy about this talent is that you can weave in spells in between each steady shot. It doesn't cancel the effect. So if I put a concussive, I can cast an aim shot into a steady shot, into a rapid fire, into a steady shot, into an explosive shot, into a steady shot, and then he's stunned and just start popping off. I can put true shot, all that shit. Or I can use double tap and talents like that instead of having direct spells. Like I can just start using my rapid fire into a resonating arrow or whatever may have you. It's legit. This is legit 70% slow without giving concussive shot a longer cooldown. While also simultaneously, the moment you steady shot a target, you can just stun them. I don't think it has a cooldown. Well, this guy's not gonna get stunned.
Shall we continue?
3. He's stunned. See if we can apply on this guy. Obviously, you're gonna get deterred by the diminishing returns. But yo, that talent is crazy, dude. Concussive, consecutive concussive, no cooldown, 70% snare on a 5-second cooldown that lasts longer than the cooldown itself, and you get to stun. There's just so much opportunity, guys. So much opportunity. Concussive, double tap, steady shot, explosive, steady shot, resonating arrow, steady shot. My trick, he's stunned right there. Just goes stupid ham. That's just an example of things that you can just completely just create using your steady shot. And that's that talent. Insane. We'll see how the meta changes with that. I can't wait to try it out and play with it. Let us look at the next change. That's just magnificent, by the way. Let us look at the next change. That is serious. So, let's go down and let's look at the stuff that happens for the hunters. Beast Mastery, Kindred Spirits, it's new. Command Pet, unique ability cooldown reduced by 50%. So basically what they're saying is your Master's Call, you can use it in half the time. That's insane. And gains additional effects. Huge. The Beast Within, Bestial Wrath inspires you and all nearby allied pets. Increase attack speed by 15% and providing immunity to fear and horror effects. Okay, so it's just a rework of the Beast Within, which is cool. Chimera Sting and Hunting Pack. And consecutive concussion. Now, one thing I want to mention is I saw this PvP talent that I don't see in the notes. Okay, so this is interesting. I don't know if this is part of the Beast Mastery tree, but we do have a talent called Wild Kingdom. This is not in the notes. I haven't seen it. Call in help from one of your dismissed tenacity pets for 10 seconds. And your current pet is dismissed to rest and heal for 30% maximum health. Let's see how this works.
Can I help you?
Okay, so my other pet is left. And then he leaves. Alright. So I understand what they're doing. I understand what they're doing. So basically, what they did was they're giving an option for you to. This talent is specifically to keep your pet alive. Now, while keeping your pet alive is important,
Salutations.
the issue is it just takes a whole PvP talent. That's it. It takes a whole PvP talent. I am okay instead of using a whole entire talent, which is very valuable for hunters, and I don't consider this super valuable in a PvP setting, because all I need to do is use one-man pet. I bring my pet near me, feign death my pet. He gets healed, send him back out. All this does is allows me to continue to deal damage on my targets. And if my pet is dying, I can switch him out so that my cunning pet continues to survive by healing itself. When I could have just used my pets. I could have just told my pet, stay with me, and my pets. Like
Shall
this.
we converse?
Oh, you're dying? Come to me. Oh, you're about to die? Feign death. Come to me. Come to me, I'm healing you. I would rather do that series of things than give up a PvP talent to do the exact same thing. Okay, that's what I feel about Wild Kingdom. I, personally, if I would make this talent, I would make this Wild Kingdom, I would make it, and I said it in another video, into improved Lone Wolf. Where you don't have to use your pet, your aim shot gives your target Mortal Strike debuff, and whenever you need to use Roar Sacrifice, you're able to press this button. You lose everything else for the duration, but your pet comes out and allows you to use your Roar Sacrifice. I would do that is way more because you get that added 10%. You get Master's Call on yourself. You can just use it, or even better, you put 2 charges on improved Lone Wolf, and you're able to either use Roar Sacrifice or Master's Call. And if you use 2 Master's Call, you're effed because you can't use Roar Sacrifice now. You use both charges. just so examples of things I would do that is a much more better talent than this. I don't know if this is for Mastership Hunters. It might be for Beastmaster. It seems like a Beastmaster um, talent, but it is what it is. And we also got a legendary effect for the Venthyr Covenant. All right, guys? Let's see if we can find that real quick. So here it is. Hunters, bag of munition. They nerfed Necrolord legendary, where it hit 5 targets, but they went down to 3. This massively brings the value down, but it's still pretty good. Explosive Shot is an amazing AoE spell, so I think this still gives them a nice, boost in Mythic Plus or fights where there's multiple targets. So we keep an eye out on that and see how the numbers come in with that. Pact of the Soul Stalkers. When your resonating arrow deals damage to a target, your party gains 10% increased critical strike chance for 10 seconds. That is a nice buff to the legendary for the Kyrian Covenant. Very, very nice. 5% was already okay, but 10% is massive, massive. And if that 10% also applies to you, wow. Wow. All right. And then next is the Venthyr one, which is Pouch of Razor Fragments. Bonus kill shots from Flay Shot cause 6 targets within 8 yards to bleed for 35% of the damage dealt by kill shot over 6 seconds. So this definitely makes the Venthyr Hunter a bit more attractive in Mythic Plus at the very least. Being that your Flay Shot might be able to proc a lot of these, or the Flayed Mark might be able to proc a lot of the Flayed shots. There will be times where you'll be doing moderate to decently moderate AoE damage. And also your kill shot, when it's proc by Flayed Mark, makes your kill shot your hardest hitting ability. So pretty interesting, especially if you get 2 back-to-back and they crits. You probably be getting some nice rolling damage on all those targets. It probably feels good to press and to play with, but I am not sure if that is something that we will be. Though I'm not sure if this will make the Venthyr Hunter the powerhouse of Mythic Plus. All right, I will still give that to the Night Fae, maybe Kyrian. So, and especially with the new Lecher Lord being nerfed that way, I see them being decent as well. Nothing crazy. So yeah, that's all we got. Just last, since I mentioned it in the beginning, wanted to check out the Sylvanas Windrunner bow, the legendary bow that hunters are getting, 9.1. Got a new name, Ray Shalar Death's Whisper. Ray Shalar, Death's Whisper, something like that. All right, so pretty cool. I am extremely excited about these changes. The fact that we get so much utility with these new spells. Again, I don't know what's Wild Kingdom about. I don't think that's a Mastership Hunter talent. But Chimera Sting, very, very attractive. Hunting Pack, huge buff. Makes it massive in BGs. Massive. Your entire party, huge. Tranquilizing Darts, big against Resto Druids, Mages, Priests, Monks. All the specs that have a lot of buffs all the time. Very, very good to fight against. And then Consecutive Concussion. Another talent that is attractive. I believe is like overpowered as shit. But we'll see in the coming weeks how it plays out. With that being said, guys, let me know what you think about the new changes. Are you excited? Do you think they suck? Do you want more? Do you want less? What's up? Let me know in the comments, all right? With that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.